So talkSPORT understands Ronaldo is seeking talks with Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag because he wants to play Champions League football. There is also rumoured interest from Chelsea, Bayern Munich and Napoli. Ali, first of all, what's your reaction to this?
I'm not overly surprised, to tell you the truth. I understand that Ronaldo probably in his last year, 2 years, would want to play at as high a level as possible. It seems a bizarre thing to say that's away from Manchester United, but I'm obviously talking Champions League. So I get it, I understand it, and I don't think it's a heartbreak for Manchester United. I don't, and particularly Ten Hag. I think it kind of solves a problem that he might have during the season when he wants to leave him out. And if he wants to pick a team and build his team, and that involves a style of high pressing, then it would make sense that Ronaldo won't start all the games. So I think it's one of these ones again where I'm not overly surprised, Woodsy, and I think him moving away from the club would probably suit all parties, believe it or not.
How do you replace the goals that he scored last
season?
season?
That's the problem you've got, yeah. I get that.
24 of them.
But if you can say, if the Manchester United fans are going to give Ten Hag a little bit of time, which I think they will and I think they should, I think they can hopefully, from their point of view, look at Ten Hag and look at the bigger picture. Yes, you're going to have to replace his goals. It might be a difficult thing to do initially at the start of the season. I get all that. Because he did get 20 odd goals, whatever it was, again this season. However, if you're looking at the bigger picture, I still think it's the correct decision.
Okay, we open the phone lines 03717 223344. We asked Manchester United fans to call in and had their say. Scott has done that. Scott, where do you stand on this? Do you want him to stay or do you want him to go?
Morning, Scott.
Good morning to you both.
Morning.
Happy birthday, Laura.
Thanks, Scott. Cheers. Lovely.
And Ali, can I just send my condolences to yourself and his family and friends.
Thanks, Scott.
Obviously, he played at United.
Yeah.
Wish he'd have came earlier, but a man and a half.
Absolutely, Scott. Well said and appreciated, mate. Well done.
No, my issue is, if Ten Hag and United want to rebuild, then Ronaldo has to go. Don't get it wrong, it's a hard thing to say as a United fan for what he's done for the club, but United are not going to win the Premier League this season coming. He's only got a year left on his contract, and if United, like I say, if United want to rebuild and start afresh, then it's got to be a fresh start. Everything's got to go, and that's happened already with Matic going and Mata and Lingard and etc. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard for some of the fans, but it has to happen.
Scott, I totally agree with you, and I don't know whether you agree or not. I actually think it might take away a problem for Ten Hag. Listen, we all know what Ronaldo means to Manchester United and how the fans, what they think of him. But if Ten Hag is going to be given the time to build his own team, then surely it kind of makes sense, because Ronaldo won't be in that side long term.
It won't. You're right, Ali. He's 37 years of age, and the way that Ten Hag plays football is press, and just watching some of the videos of the practice sessions, training sessions at Old Trafford online, it's not Ronaldo's game. It really isn't that Ten Hag plays, and if the way he plays is the same as Pep Guardiola, so if we could get Anthony. We've got an attack force. We've got up front. We've got Sancho, Rashford, and if we get Anthony, there's a good strike force up front. And who is attacking? And then the likes of, if we get Eriksen in on a free, who to me is in the same league as Scholes when it comes to passing the ball or crossing the ball, then do you know what I mean? Things are going to look good. But United fans have got to accept that this is a project, and this man has got to be given the time to build this project. Ferguson didn't do it overnight. It took him a while to get it right. So we've got to stick with him, and we've got to do it right this time.
All right, Scott. Thank you so much for your call,
Scott.
mate. That was Scott, the Manchester United fan. Jamie's called up as well. He's also a Manchester United fan. Jamie, you heard what Scott was saying there. Do you agree, disagree?
Yeah, thanks. Firstly, thanks for having me on, guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I do. I think that look, Ronaldo owes United nothing. If anything, United owe Ronaldo everything. Not just this time around. Without Ronaldo, we'd have been in a much worse position this last season. But previously, his previous stint, the things that he won for the club. I personally, he's had a recent tragedy. Him and his family. He wants to be playing at a higher level. If his heart is not in it, he has to go with our blessing. Not why you abandoning us. No, you can't blame him. The way the club is being run, and this is a different subject altogether. But the way the club is being run, the way that we handle transfers, the way that we try and build the squad, he can already see. Hang on, this is going to be last season revisited. Because at the moment we can't bring any quality in. Pogba's gone. All right, well, you can't say quality and Pogba in the same sentence with the United performances. But you've lost Pogba, you've lost Matic, Lingard. If he goes, if United fans can look at this as a rebuild. If Ronaldo goes as well, that's £1 million a week wages that have just become available in the club. £1 million a week.
Oh, we've lost him. Okay, that was Jamie, the Manchester United fan, calling
Speaks sense
this morning. Do you think, Ali?
Yeah, I do. I think both Scott and Jamie, obviously big United fans, and they want to see their club do well, and I think they're looking at it pretty honestly and realistically. I mean, if we're having this conversation 10 years ago, 15 years ago, then it wouldn't, be a completely different conversation. But Ronaldo's 37. He clearly wants to say, as the last couple of years in the Champions League, Ten Hag wants to build a team. And the first thing you could say is, I bet he could use the 400 grand a week that Ronaldo's taken on maybe a couple other players or whatever it may be. So I just think it makes sense.
Yeah, that would be my only concern is who you bring in, whether you've got enough. I know that Scott, our previous caller, mentioned Sancho, Rashford and Anthony, potentially getting Anthony in. Rashford didn't have the best season last season, and Sancho we are yet to see the best of. So Manchester United fans, we are opening the phone lines 03717 22 33 44.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.